Okay, everybody, this is an impromptu video. So, Bhvr released some patch notes today for a hotfix, and I was actually really excited because one of the changes they did was Chucky's the outgreen Chucky tech, which is where you would go to a window and basically just be permanently in slice and dice and be able to pre-activate it whenever, was removed. Something that many Chucky players and a lot of the player base has been asking to be removed for a little while now. Is gone. So we were super happy and excited for that. However, this has caused Chucky to have more bugs. And while not nearly as severe as that one, they still need to be addressed. And the bugs that are currently happening are ones that are causing basically his entire counterplay that I often tell people to use to be non-existent. So let's go over some of the changes. I will be showing clips of these. I would like to thank Mr. Smithsonian, a fellow Chucky player. You can follow him on Twitter. His link will be below. He helped me get these clips because I suck at getting clips like this. But so we're going to get into this. So the first clip here is basically showing Chucky can perform a double scamper at pallets and windows if the inputs are timed correctly. So basically, you can do a 3 or a 180. You can scamper through a window, do 180 degrees, scamper back through the window, and you can keep doing this. If you know what you're doing, you can keep doing this over and over and over again. It's insane. It shouldn't exist. It gets rid of a lot of the counterplay by predicting the mind game of the window. But that's not the only thing, because there's other things that are going to start doing that as well. Next is after performing a scamper, Chucky makes a missed sound effect, and his dash is completely silent. So he dashes through, and normally Chucky does the scream. Now, if you're using something like portable TV, this is actually the case as well, because the dash lasts so long. The dash is towards the end of it goes completely silent. Not completely, you can still hear his pitter patter, but with the current state, you can't hear him do it at all. So not only do you not get counterplay to it, you also have no indication it's happening, which is just why. Next. After performing a scamper, Chucky's power will start recharging. This one, while I do think is a bug, 100%, I'm actually not terribly... I actually kind of don't want this one changed. I actually kind of like this because it encourages Chucky's to go for scampers. But I don't want it in the current state his scamper is in. That's a whole other discussion. Still a bug. If it is a bug, it needs to be fixed. I will hold to my word on that. If this is not intended, it needs to be fixed. Next is pallet scampers played a missed hit sound effect rather than the usual grunt. So Chucky doesn't do the it does like the slash noise for some reason. We don't know why. This is very similar to how when you used to scancel, it would make this noise. So it can be very confusing and disorienting for where he actually is and what he's doing, which is already hard enough for some people to know. So doing this just makes it even harder. 5. After a scamper, Chucky's turn angle is completely reset. I was able to replicate this perfectly every single time. I was doing it on stream myself. You basically can go right out of a window or a pallet and 90-degree turn. You just look straight down and look right, and you'll immediately go. Barely any input, no timing required. You just go in a straight line. It is ridiculously easy, and it gets rid of one of Chucky's biggest counterplays, and that is windows, short walls, and pallets. Because a lot of times you can use these and like hug the pallet or the window to not be able to get hit because Chucky can't make the 90-degree turn immediately outside of the window or pallet. Now he can. So once again, we're removing another piece of his counterplay. Last is if angled right, you can cancel your second scamper. It basically allows you to dash with 0 wind up. So we removed outgreen Chucky and we just made it again. So what is the point of this video? The point of this video is I am not playing Chucky. I just streamed the day this video is going up. I streamed the night before. I am not playing Chucky. I am asking for Chucky to either be fixed as fast as possible or to be kill switched. I understand the anniversary event is coming up. I really do. But I would rather my killer be in at least a playable position rather than one where all of these unintended things are happening. I know some people are going to say, oh, well, it makes him better to play, it feels better, things like this. That's not the point. The point is these are not intended. I seriously doubt they are. Bhvr comes out tomorrow and says they are intended. Chucky needs to be nerfed into the ground at this point. This is too much. I'm always on the side of, I think people don't learn how to play against Chucky well enough. But with these changes, people can't even learn how to do that. And the other thing, if you are a Chucky player, which I know a lot of my community is, obviously I'm a Chucky main channel, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to shame you. I'm not going to ask you to boycott the character. I'm just saying I personally am not going to be playing this character. I know money speaks more than words, and I've already bought up the skins. I know that a lot of people are still going to play him, but I'm asking, as one of the bigger YouTubers who plays this character consistently, that Bhvr looks into Chucky and fixes him. If he has to be kill switched for the event, so be it. I will live as long as he is brought back and into a playable position. Let me even rephrase that, because he is playable, but in a playable against position. This is ridiculous. I don't know how it happened. I usually am a shill for Bhvr, and I understand things happen. I really do. I'm not going to blame anyone at Bhvr for doing this. Like I said, coding is hard. Things happen, things break, things get messed up. But you have a kill switch, use it. I understand you didn't use it for some other things. You're using it for flashbangs at the moment. I understand the events happening. I know it's a last resort thing, but it really needs to happen until Chucky is fixed. In any case, let me know what you guys think. I love y'all. Have a good one, and yeah, bye.
Subscribe, damn it. I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.